Good morning and welcome to the GHS Reporter. Today is Friday, April 16th, and I'm Cody Weimer. Merely 10 miles from the location where George Floyd was killed by Officer Derek Chauvin nearly a year ago, another black man has been shot and killed by the police. According to NBC News, Daunte Wright was shot by Officer Kim Potter after he was pulled over, allegedly for an expired plate. Police Chief Tim Gannon has since stated that Potter meant to grab her taser and tase Wright instead of her handgun. Many have questioned the statement after comparing the weight, size, color, and trigger between the taser and the Glock 17, a pistol often used by the police. Protests have sparked in Minnesota once again due to this tragedy, with crowds of protesters staying up late into the night against the Brooklyn Center officers, saying enough is enough. Daunte Wright was just 20 years old.
Special Olympics to strive for. I'm Marin.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Leah, and we're here to talk about the Choose to Include campaign from the Students for Inclusion Club. Students for Inclusion works with Special Olympics to strive for an end of discrimination for people with and without intellectual disabilities to create a more inclusive world.
And we are committed to inclusive education through unified sports, unified PE, and Students for Inclusion and more.
Today in your homerooms, your teacher will be passing out two papers. One is a Choose to Include card. On this card, you can write why you choose to include. For example, I choose to include because everyone deserves to feel welcome.
I choose to include because it makes everyone feel joy.
I choose to include because everyone deserves to feel accepted no matter who they are. On your second slip of paper, you can write one person that you are connected with today. It could be your sibling, parents, another student, friend, or teacher. We are going to take these slips of paper and create a chain to make them hang in the hallway.
This is part of the chain that we started in our unified PE classes. The chain represents how as a school we can connect with so many people and include them in our everyday lives.
Underneath this chain, we'll have all of our Choose to Include cards displayed, so we can see why our fellow students choose to include and learn about the importance of inclusion.
Once you have filled out both sheets of paper, you can hand them back to your homeroom teacher. Be sure to put your first and last name on them so you can be entered in our Choose to Include raffle.
You can win water bottles, t-shirts, and more if you're picked. We will be sending out an email to our 30 winners once we have finished collecting everyone's cards.
And don't worry, fully remote kids, you have an option to participate too. Fill out the attachments in the email sent to your school address and email them back to Lucy Rutherford, Mrs. Tynan, or Mrs. Gallagher to have your cards displayed and entered in the raffle.
Thank you!
It was announced on Wednesday that famous Vine star Adam Perkins had passed away. According to Independent, his twin brother confirmed his passing. He was 24 and died last Sunday, April 11th. Perkins was born on March 17, 1995, and grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. He was most famously known for his Welcome to Chili's Vine back in 2015 and having almost 300,000 followers on that platform. His famous Chili's video had over 25 million loops. Perkins' twin brother has not released the cause of his death while he is still grieving.
The football team had a game scheduled for today, but it has been canceled. The Dutch have been good all year, and their 3-1 record shows why they are the number 1 seed. And next week they will roll on to the second round, either playing Shen or Schenectady.
That's all for the GHS Reporter today. Remember to find today's announcements online and on Twitter at GHS Announcement. I'm Cody Weimer. Today's a D-Day. Have a good day.